commitment. Why is commitment so attractive? And why is it honestly sexy? Commitment's one of the most sexiest things you could do. It's one of the most attractive things you could do professionally and in a relationship. So I think I'm going to talk about that. While I'm screen printing and I'm committing to this design, I'm committing to this logo, and committing to the way that it looks, even though I made a lot of mistakes already.
Right over there.
Hi.
Hey, look.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mommy.
Do you have an extra glove?
They're inside.
Where?
Right there on the table.
You want a balloon? You want a balloon?
But yeah, hopefully the sprinklers are not too loud. They tell us that life is temporary and that there's nothing guaranteed, right? Besides the fact that you may die. And so I think that's why commitment is very attractive professionally if you're a leader, and romantically as a partner. When you're committed to your craft, when you're committed to a relationship, when you're committed to the thing that you're doing, you're committing to it and you're full sending it. There's something very attractive about the fact that life is full of possibilities and it's completely random in most cases, and you're for sure gonna die, yet you commit to this fucking band, right? For all the professional screen printing people that are watching, please don't kill me. I know that in some cases I'm not using enough ink, or in some cases I'm using too much pressure, not enough pressure. I'm just getting the hang of everything. In this case, I needed a lot more. Yep, yes I did. I think that's probably what makes tattoos so metal, right? It's like, it's something that you're gonna wear kind of for the rest of your life unless you get them covered up, but you still kind of have to commit. A lot of people shelter behind that big commitment by making it seem like they don't care. And maybe sometimes they don't care, right? A lot of people say like, oh, I just got it because I liked it. I got it because it doesn't mean anything. Tattoos don't mean anything. I don't necessarily know if that's true, but if it is true, that's still fucking metal because they committed to something that is meaningless, just like life could be meaningless, right? But if it's all meaningless and if we really are going to die, then the things that we try to make permanent, like our decisions, like committing to your dreams, committing to a person, committing to, raising a family, committing to that shitty tattoo, that's fucking metal. That's fucking metal. Also, I'm trying to figure out how to be less messy, man. Let me go replace these gloves because these are already a mess.
Yes! One!
Go.
Go! Go! Okay! Go!
Go, Mommy.
No!
Go, Mommy.
Yo! Hold my hand. No! I did! Here, I'll go out first. Hey, Mom. This way. Woo!
Having said all that, I know that a lot of people can get blinded by their convictions. And, there's a lot of risks to that too. But if you have a leader that's committed to the vision, man, they can have mediocre skill, but their commitment, man, their commitment to the bit, their commitment to the brand, their commitment to their people, that might just be enough. That might just be enough to take the boat forward. For me, I think it was enough for me. For some people that I looked up to in my career, I think also my dad. Like, my dad was just so committed to my mom. He's so in love with my mom. And he always supports her in all her business endeavors, and I mean many business endeavors. Like, she always had some plan and some idea, and he's been a part of all of them. So I think that level of commitment to his woman, to his family, that definitely stayed with me. And when you're committed to something, it allows you to make decisions faster because it doesn't require that much thinking. Like, if you're committed to your mission, it just makes things so simple. Should I do this right now? Not really, because I got to get home to my kids. Should we pivot as a company that way right now? Not really, because we're committed to our clients, we're committed to our staff, we're committed to it. Just creativity is all about limitations, and the limitations you can commit to and that you can set. Right now I'm limited to this white ink on a black canvas, which in this case is a shirt, and I'm committed to that color. I'm committed to that decision, and so I don't have to choose between all the colors in the rainbow, and I don't have to choose in the endless possibilities because I've made a commitment to this logo, and the rest of my company has made a commitment to this logo. It's not that it makes it easier, it's just, I guess it does. It makes it so simple. All right. I totally fucked that one up too. But we're committed to it. And it sounds so fucking cheesy, man, but in love, commitment actually provides a lot of freedom. It provides a lot of freedom. And for me, at least, and the people that I've been committed to, it provides freedom because you can start to develop trust. Or maybe trust comes before you commit to the person, right? I don't know. But it makes the trust a lot more comfortable because we're committed to each other. So I need to tell you everything that's wrong with me. And if you're committed to being my person, you're committed to being my friend, I gotta kind of open up to you. So it makes it a lot easier. I think lack of commitment also, I think when you're about to for real commit to something, because commitment is so simple, it reveals a lot of the things you're not committed to. So that's why a lot of projects fizzle out when people have a lack of commitment. And, think about it. Think of all the bands. Think of all the bands that break up. Think of all the projects that don't really happen. And, it takes nothing more than a committed person to make you feel how uncommitted you really are to your fucking vision and to your talent and to everything that you say your dream is. A lot of the times, people's dreams are really just dreams. Sounds so lame, man, but for real. Like, a lot of people, they're just comfortable with the thought of dreaming about what they wish they could be doing. And they don't actually want to do it because I don't know if it's because of a lack of commitment, but it definitely would help if you had more commitment, right? And so that was a quick antidote for the professional side of things. But, now think about it in a relationship. A guy really wants to know if you're the one, so they can fucking die for you in a battlefield or fight for you in the parking lot. And a woman wants to make sure you're the one so you don't run away like all those other guys, And the commitment allows your guys' relationship to flourish freely. Hopefully this will turn out a little better. Oh, it did. Okay, just need more pressure there. All right. Damn. All right, so 1, 2, side, and more pressure down there. This one actually turned out pretty cool, but I do need more pressure in the bottom. So I do need more pressure down there. Other than that, I think this one's fire. This one's definitely fire. Okay, now that I got the hang of it, I'm gonna risk this one. This one's a little bit of a different texture. It's more of like a work shirt. I'm a big fan of Ben Davis and all that like work gear. So this one's just custom for myself, nobody else. All right. I wonder how many times people change gloves, or if I'm just that fucking messy. There's so much to learn, but I'm committed to printing 200 of these, man. One at a time, 1 grain of salt at a time. Commitment is needed when you do big, daunting projects. Because through commitment, you can basically really calculate the scale of things and realizing it ain't really all that. You just have to do one grain of rice at a time. But if you don't have that overarching North Star of commitment, I don't really know how people do it. I guess I've just committed to hella shit, even when I was wrong. Even when you're wrong, like you're human. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, actually. So just go make those mistakes faster. Commit. And yes, you need good friends to tell you how to pivot. You need good advisors to help you pivot. But you still need motion. And you still need inertia to make a pivot, or else you're not really pivoting. You're just stuck in one place, not making a decision. And remember that the worst decision is not making a decision. So go ahead and commit to something that's wrong, because it's better than not deciding. Okay. Whoa, that's the best one I've ever fucking done, bro. I don't even want to touch it with these gloves. I think that's the best one I've ever fucking done in my life. That is so crazy. Dude, that's the best one I've fucking done. That's the best one I've fucking done. I actually can't wait to show you this one. This was like the best one I've done the whole day. Like, actually, probably ever. And I've already printed probably like 50 of these things, but this is the best. Nah, bruh. I was just checking. All right, this is actually the best one I've done. Look at that. That is so hard. That's actually so hard. Wow. All right, with that same energy, in comes this one. See how good we can do it. All right, go get new gloves. I didn't even want to touch it with the dirty gloves, man. It's so worth it.
What'd you say?
I keep destroying these gloves, but it's so worth it. Was she going crazy or what?
She just started relaxing.
Oh my God, bro. Watermelon is the best fruit in the fucking plant. Best food in the plant, bro. I could eat watermelon alone all day. Oh, I actually didn't think I'd like screen printing this much. I'm not even good at it at all. There's so much to learn. This is just like music. This is just like everything. It's fun, just making things with your hands. It's fun, man. So, where were we? Yeah, commitment's really cool. Commitment's really cool. You could tell when someone's committed to their job, when someone's committed to like what they do. This might be like an old head take, but you know, sometimes when I'm on Marketplace, I actually found this screen printer thing on Facebook Marketplace. And so sometimes I log on Facebook, and I hadn't logged on Facebook for years until I started becoming addicted to Facebook Marketplace. I went to an art school and an art high school. So everybody had a dream and everybody had a thing that they did. And, you know, when you're a teenager, I think that's when you're most convicted and committed to something, right? You think you have the world figured out. And you find those people that you remember had the biggest dreams, had the biggest, maybe they had some accolades too in high school, man. My high school was really cool and it gave a lot of kids a lot of opportunity. I was one of those kids where they would send me out to gigs, to perform, you know, all kinds of little things, extracurricular stuff to really get your foot on the door in colleges, to get scholarships, and to build your resume. You know, it sucks, man, but there's a lot of talent, a lot of people that I remember that were really committed to their one thing that they were good at. And the only ones that look happy to me are the ones that are still committed to that. And now I'm 30. It looks like they're still doing it. And I'm so happy when I see that. All right. This is a thicker hoodie. Hopefully I did it. Boom. Hell yes. I think I really did this one. I'm only missing that one little spot. This is by far the best hoodie I've done. All right, this is the final hoodie. And then I got like 2 more things. All right, boom. Almost perfect, just the middle. Fuck. This is so almost perfect. The middle just needed a little bit more. Fuck. Okay, need that. I just gotta fix this right here and scoop it. But look, in conclusion, there's nothing more attractive than commitment in a professional relationship and in a personal relationship. And people are constantly trying to convince you that life is temporary. And if it is, grasping onto anything like it's permanent and doing things that are permanent, that are forever, like art is forever. Your art is forever. Your commitment to something, even if you fail, even if you don't get to it, the brand, the perseverance, the commitment to it is forever. The process is forever. Like, you're always learning, and you're always in your journey. And being committed to that, it's as close as you'll get to permanent, man. Just like tattoos. And that's why they're sexy. So I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to get to printing these as fast as I can. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys so much. If you check out my channel, there's a lot of other presentations, like real presentations, sit-down presentations, and if you need the PowerPoint to any of them, just join my Telegram and DM me on Instagram, and I will gladly send you the link so that you can use it for whatever you want, and so you can show it off to your friends and, you know, tell them how smart you are and tell them all the research you're doing, okay? So, really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate you guys. And if you are somebody that is interested in working in the music industry, or you're a musician and you think you have a song you'd like to show me, I'm all ears. All right? I wish you guys the best, and I'll see you soon. Okay? I'm going to keep printing, but this is goodbye for now. All right? Peace. Oh, so clean. Nice.